what's on my heart today is influence is an amazing thing. I just got off the phone with one of my former players. I'm a coach, a teacher coach. Been doing that for some while, and just got off the phone with one of my former players, and he was telling some stories to me, reminiscing on some stories of us back in the day, of how he felt I made a difference in his life, and I'll just tell you, sometimes he'd have a look on his face, and I'll just ask him, "Hey man, you need a hug?" And I just hug him, just he wouldn't even have to say anything, but then that put a smile on his face and it helped him go have a better day. And so uh, you know he was going through some man crazy things in his life and just trying to figure out how to deal with them. And I knew some of the things because we talked about it, but some of them I didn't know. But he was just saying how just to get a hug from another man, and explain to him, just that act of kindness helped him make it through it. And so it made me reflect. First of all, it warmed my heart. It made me reflect on the path of us making and being an influence. A lot of times we don't realize, and I didn't realize at the time. All I knew was that I cared about that kid, and I wanted to see him grow into a great man, and I wanted to do what I could do to help him in any way that I could, because I had so many people that had done that for me, and I knew the feeling that I had when they showed me love and encouraged me. And so I just really was trying to return the favor. But a lot of times we don't understand the magnitude of how striving to make a positive impact and a positive difference really, how you get that in return. And so, now fast forward, when he got married, he called me. He's like, "Hey, coach, I want to make sure that you're there," and I didn't miss it. I was there, and so you develop those relationships over years. Now, he's a pastor, just got called to the ministry. And it's such a blessing to see. Um, it's such a blessing to be a blessing. Not saying I'm saying it in the most humblest way I know how, not that, it's about me, but I'm saying it because, man, that blessed my heart. And like I told him, what they didn't realize is that, in those times they were making just as much of a difference on my life as, he felt that I made on his life, because it helped me focus in on how I needed to be, how I needed to go about my day-to-day actions, because I had people looking at me, and it was important to me to be a positive role model. And so I guess, what's on my heart today is the power of influence, the power of striving to make a positive difference. And so we all have the ability to do that, whether we realize it or not. We can make an impact like that as well. So that's what's on my heart.